Hello, everyone. It is the official James Buchanan YouTube channel, and today, in the first episode of talking about U.S. presidents, I will be talking about the 13th President of the United States, Millard Fillmore. Was he a good president? 100% not. He was a terrible president. I don't know if you've seen what he's done. He's not the greatest guy, he's not the best guy ever. He's not a good man. He's like if Andrew Jackson was on steroids, like the Trail of Tears, but it was really bad. I mean, the Trail of Tears was really bad, but Millard Fillmore would make it worse, probably. Yeah, Millard Fillmore wasn't really the greatest guy ever, as I said. But, he didn't really have any good qualities. I was gonna say one of his good qualities was, and then I couldn't think of anything because I don't think he has good qualities. Millard Fillmore has a weird name and has one of the worst presidencies in United States history. I can give a couple reasons on why. Have you seen some of the things this man has passed? Like, he allowed the southern slave owners to go up north into anti-slave territory to take back escaped slaves. And this law didn't even prohibit taking African Americans who were free. It just, Millard Fillmore was like, you know what, take whatever you want and leave, you idiots. Millard Fillmore wasn't that good of a guy, honestly. Wasn't the greatest man ever. And speaking of which, he rizzed up his high school teacher and married her and had kids with her. Isn't that funny? Millard Fillmore, the large fat man, married his high school teacher, rizzed her up. Like, how? How big is his rizz skill, man? Like, not a good guy, but jeez, his rizz must have been off the charts, dude. Oh my god. Still, he looked like the Pillsbury Doughboy, but fatter. Like the Michelin Man, but just really wide. If Millard Fillmore grew, he'd grow outward, not upward. How tall was Millard Fillmore anyway? He was probably like 4'2". He was probably wider than he was tall. Like, jeez, man. I'm surprised he got anything. I don't even think he really deserved his presidency. He wasn't the greatest guy. He wasn't really the greatest guy ever. Just saying. Millard Fillmore, not that good of a guy. Not the greatest man ever. Not a guy you want to be friends with, honestly. Honestly, Millard Fillmore, not the greatest guy ever. Just saying. Just saying that again. Just gonna keep saying that. Yeah, not the greatest guy ever. Another bad thing Millard Fillmore usually did was, being a racist. That's one of the things. That's one of his favorite things to do in his free time. Be a notorious racist. I mean, the only reason I bring that up was because the thing that allowed slave owners to go up north. Like, why else would he pass that if he wasn't a racist? Like, do you think Abe Lincoln would pass that? Do you think Lyndon B. Johnson would pass that? No, he wouldn't. You know who else wouldn't pass that? Like Eisenhower or something. Those are later presidents. You know who wouldn't pass that? George Washington wouldn't pass that. Not even I would pass that. Maybe. Since I am James Buchanan after all. It's me, James Buchanan, the worst president of the United States ever. I'll talk about myself later. I didn't have a good presidency, as you can tell. Why else would the Civil War start? I mean, besides Lincoln becoming president, but still. Anyway, let's get back to Millard Fillmore. Now, why was this guy such a bad president, you might ask? Well, it was because of that law that he passed that allowed slave owners to go up north into anti-slavery territory where it's like not allowed. And he just allowed people to take any African American down south. So slave owners could just take a free African American in the north, bring them down south, and force them to like pick cotton or something. I don't know. I haven't really done that myself. Probably. I'm not I'm not too fond of slavery anymore. I changed my ways. I have new views now, Mr. Buchanan myself. Yes. Um, yeah, that's all I can really say about Millard Fillmore right now because I have a lot of stuff to do now. So, yeah. Thanks for listening, and talk to you guys later. Bye.